Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Iman and today we are going to talk about some ifs. Some ifs. Some ifs. And remember from our previous videos we've been talking about can't if, we've thought about unique, thought about some if. And here comes some ifs with an additional S. Some ifs. So what some ifs does is that it allows you to add cells given a set of conditions or criteria. Last time we did some if, we learned or we added students owing per department given only one condition. Then the condition was that when a person is in any of the departments, if the person is in the department A, you should sum up all the amounts the students owe. But then with today's tutorial we are going to talk about some ifs. That is, in a case where you have a lot of conditions and you want to add the amount, how do you go by it? So for instance, in this data we have students in department. Each student will be a graduate student or a postgraduate student, and each student will pay his or her fees in Ghana cedis or USD. So in a situation where you have been tasked to give a report on students that are owing per department as well as per their graduate type, whether postgraduate students or undergraduate students, and you should group them into the local currency and foreign currency. How do you go by it? So kindly stay with me and let's go through the tutorial with some ifs. So let's design how the report will be. So we are going to look for students that are owing in department A but undergraduate students and are paying their fees in the local currency, that is Ghana cedis. So how do we go by it? To start, we need to name our arrays or columns. The formula with some ifs looks better when you name the arrays of the data you have. That is the column. You name the columns of the data you have. So to do this, go to formulas. Go to use create from selection. This approach was taught to do that. You need to select. So this approach was taught to me by a special person in my life. Yes. So to do this, we need to select the entire data and create from selection. So we're going to use the top rows as the top headings as the name of the columns, and we've created we've named the arrays or the columns. You can as well use table, put this data in a table form, you get the same result. So you see the names of the columns are created. If I click on the balance, it will select the entire column I. Yes, yeah. So this will better help us write the sum is functions. So back here, what we are going to do is start writing the formula. Sum ifs So the formula is requiring the sum range, but since we have named the column already or the range already, you don't need to be going back to the data and selecting the range as we used to do in our previous videos. So the name, just start typing the name of the column. It's balance. Select it, then comma, criteria. So let's start the department. So department, have the department here, comma, and criteria. Which department are we looking for? In this case, we're looking for department A. So let's put department A in it. The test department A, close it. So this is our first criteria. Remember, we are summing based on multiple criteria or lots of many criteria or conditions. So this is our first criteria. We are summing based on department, and the next one will be the graduate type. So graduate type. So it's either the person is a postgraduate student or undergraduate students. So we are starting with undergraduate. And again, let's add another one. Is a person paying the fees in Ghana cedis or foreign currency? So let's start with Ghana cedis. So currency, the name of the range, currency column, the name is car, and criteria will be Ghana cedis, GHS. So you can hit enter. Then we have students that are owing in department A who are undergraduate students and are paying their fees in Ghana cedis. They are paying their fees in Ghana cedis. Yes, you can eliminate the minus by putting minus here, or you can put everything in absolute together, only the absolute figure, and this will work for us. This is okay. You might as well one day work on the absolute function. Okay, so let's do the same for students that are in department A. They are undergraduate students and are paying their fees in USD. So let's start writing the formula. SUMIFS, looking for multiple criteria or conditions. SUMIFS. So sum range, which column are we summing up? That would be the balance. It's already created. The criteria, department, looking for students in the department, with which department specifically. So department A, department A, and the next criteria will be undergraduate with a graduate type. Before you do all this, you need to study the data and know the headings. You must have them off head. You're not writing the formulas. You can't be moving to the various sheets. So graduate type. What type are we looking for? We're looking for undergraduate. graduate. And let's drill down again to students that are undergraduate students, but then they are paying their fees in USD. So currency USD. Yes, we are done. So yeah, click enter. Let's eliminate the minus. Yes, this is how we have it. So the total amount owed in foreign currency, as in USD, is 17,000. Now let's do for postgraduate. Once we have the first one, we can just make some changes to the department for the rest of the make changes in the formula. Just make a change here for the other department. Let's try and get it postgraduate. Let's start with the formula SUMIFS. Which range are we summing up? As the car. The first criteria is the department. We are summing based on department. So the department will be, let's select the range, the column. Then let's move on to the actual department. Have it here. The next criteria is graduate type. You want to know whether the person, we are focusing on postgraduate, so graduate type. Yes. So post graduate, and the person must be paying the local currency, the Ghana cedis. So the currency will be yes, we're done with the formula. So getting 0 here. Postgraduate. Let's check the formula. We might have omitted something. Department A. Get a postgraduate currency Ghana cedis. So sure something is missing somewhere. Let's see. Currency department sum. Okay, there's a mistake here. We didn't choose the right sum range. This will be the balance. Yeah. Okay, we have it here. Anyway, let's eliminate the minus. Let's quickly work on the USD. So equal to SUMIFS. Looking for multiple conditions or criteria. So the sum range is the balance. Let's move on to the department, the criteria. So department. So department A, and the next criteria will be the graduate type. So graduate type, looking for postgraduate, so put it in test. Postgraduate. Normally you can't write a test in your formula. You need to always put it in quotes for the formula to work. let's close it. Let's continue with choose the next criteria, which is the currency. Currency. Okay, looking for USD. Yes, let's eliminate the minus. Okay. It seems this we don't have any postgraduate student international in department A. It's giving us 0. Yes. So this is it. We added students that are owing in department A who are undergraduate students and are paying in Ghana cedis. That was in this cell. Over here we are adding students that are owing in department A who are undergraduate students, but they are paying their fees in USD. And over here we added all students that are owing in department A who are postgraduate students, but then they are paying their fees in the local currency, Ghana cedis. And here to the same, but it seems there's no student in department A who is a postgraduate student and is paying in Ghana in foreign currency. So with this set, you can go ahead and do with the following departments. So I'll do the next one so that you can continue with the next 5. So quickly just change the department. This is department A, change it to department B, and yes, quickly you can select the cell and replace. It's a tutorial section, so let's go through, change this to department B, change this to department B. So you see in department B, oh no, this is supposed to be department F rather. Department F. Department F, not B. So in department F we have postgraduate students who are paying their fees in foreign currency. This is giving us $24,075. It's a 1 cent. Yes. So you can go ahead and populate the rest of the department. Go ahead and populate. I'm waiting for you. If you are done by now, this is mine. Yes, you can go ahead and format this table to make it look nicer and present it to management. Yeah, I know. Let's insert the table. Make it look nicer a little bit. This way. Yeah. So you can present this to management. working a little bit on the format. Yes, so we are done with SUMIFS. We added cells based on multiple conditions. This has given us this result. Yes, so this is the end of the video. Thank you for having me. Please feel free to ask me any question. Share the video, like and subscribe to the channel.